Hello, hello. I'm the official name writer. My job is to look through the first page of Google, review the nicknames provided by the internet, and then give my recommendations at the end. You know, it's funny. As I was doing the intro, I was thinking to myself, hey, you did it right this time. And then that's when I tripped and said, oh no, what's the ending? Today, we're looking at Pawmi, Pawmo, and Pawmot, the electric rodent representing this generation, which I actually think is kind of funny because I remember before Paldea was revealed, I mean, it was probably revealed, but like we didn't know about Pawmot at the time. But I remember seeing a comment saying something about like, why is Pikachu the only one with an evolution? What makes him so special? And then I guess Game Freak heard that and said, well, I'll show you! And they made this guy. Cheeto. I mean, first off, why the hell don't we have a cheetah Pokemon yet? But I'm okay with the idea of that, I suppose. Like, it's fast and yellow, but it's not a cat, it's a rodent. I don't know what the fuck it's supposed to be. What the fuck is it supposed to be? A mammoth, such as the alpine mammoth, which was... I don't know what the fuck a mammoth is. Well, you know what? In that case, I kind of hope we get a Pokemon region based off Brazil, and then we can have the Capybara Pokemon. I've never seen Defibrillator before, but sure. That's a different one, I guess. Lifeline I kind of like better. I think Lifeline would be a good one for, like, maybe Chansey. I feel like I've seen probably Proton, Neutron, or Electron somewhere before. It wouldn't really surprise me. I have no particular feelings one way or the other. Sparky, that one, I think we actually mentioned that. Yeah, we mentioned that in the Oink Alone episode, where that's an official name that Richie uses for his Pikachu, but also the Eevee brothers put on his Jolteon. So, we'll get to how that makes a little bit more sense later. But if you want like a 1 out of 10 nickname, then sure. I'm only acknowledging Pixel because when I saw it, I thought about PBG and how he has a ferret named Pixel, and I was like, that's a great name for a pet ferret. So I suppose I should kind of acknowledge that. I feel like if you were to put it on a Pokemon, like Porygon was the first one that came to my mind. Down here is Shazam. We've seen that a few times, more often recently. You know, electric superhero. I actually really like Southpaw. That one's a clever one because it plays off, you know, the paw thing, but also the fighting typing. I don't know, it's just, yeah. Sparkplug we've seen a few times in the past before. I feel like Electivire is usually kind of where it comes from, and because of Elekid's design looking like a plug, that's probably why. And then all the way at the bottom we have the most overused name in all of Pokemon, the only thing to be more used than fucking Roman and Greek gods, Tesla. It's actually kind of funny because I remember Taserface being mentioned like in a previous episode, and I was just like, I don't remember that. But it's Guardians too, or it's Guardians. I remember that. So yeah, and then like recently, maybe like sometime within this year, I was just like, I want to rewatch all the Guardians films because I want to know these characters a little bit better. So then I saw Taserface and I was like, ah, that kind of explains it a little bit, I guess. So, I don't know. But yeah, he was in Guardians 2, and he was, like, overthrowing the ship, and then he died. So he was maybe in, like, 30 minutes of the film. He wasn't the overarching bad guy or anything like that. He did get made fun of quite a bit for his name. That was the whole joke. I'm not sure why Sugar Ray is here. That's a musician. I know one song of his, and that's it. And, like, I feel like if you wanted to use that as a nickname and try and at least, like, make a joke out of it, you could have put it on, like, the nice little fairy types based off food, like, maybe Millicry, or, like, I always forget its name. Why do I keep forgetting its name? Swirlix? Well, I don't know why that's relevant to little electric punching mammoth. I'm only highlighting this one for the pun involved, but also because I feel like this is probably going to be a short episode if I don't. So he mentions that I guess it's a shiny one, and the shiny is pink. So he mentions Pikachu, but also if you scroll down, you can see Pink Lemonade. So if you're like one of the people that has a shiny, I don't know. Everyone keeps saying it's so easy to get shinies in Scarlet and Violet these days, and I'm gonna be real with you. Yes, it's easier than it used to be. That's because it spawns like 10 Pokemon at once instead of one blade of grass at a time like it used to. But also, like, I've been trying to get a Jolteon, and I've spent literal hours, still not got the damn thing. And it's easier in Pokemon Go, where I can catch like 3 of them on a community day in like 10 minutes. I can, I guess, get behind Care Bear. It's not a bear. But I at least understand how it looks like, a stuffed toy or whatever. That's fine. I don't know what bear cum is, and I don't want to Google it. I'll highlight Shockpaw as an alternative to Southpaw and kind of leave it at that. Oh, I see. You're one of these. You're a bellend. You're an inbred. Your parents are brother and sister. That's what's going on. Okay, I see. I was wondering why this was here, showing up in my Google results. It's because you are mentally challenged. Welcome to the Poke Factory. Use the code for a 20% discount on your order. Create your account now. Also, I have syphilis. Oh wait, I've never had sex. Alright, so I was hoping we'd come into this. Now, I don't quite remember how it was. What are her Pokemon listed? Maybe it was Corviknight? I don't know. There was something where I was looking up an episode for Name Raider, and then I came across this, and I saw this comment, and I said, oh, that's perfect. So, this kind of goes back to the old schoolyard days and rumors and stuff, which I believe it was actually kind of confirmed as like a beta choice that they dipped out on, of the idea of Raichu getting an evolution. The idea of Raichu's evolution was that it would be more tiger-like, and it would be an electric fighting. And that Pokemon went by the name of Gorochu. And considering Pawmot is a 3-stage evolution that's electric and fighting, based off a Pikachu clone, that kind of makes like a perfect callback reference. So I'm here for that. That one I think I don't know if he actually used it, but that one I put my brother on. Because I was like, this is the best thing. Like that's one I am willing to use. That's like peekaboo levels. What else was there? There was like some other schoolyard rumors and old school stuff that we talked about, dating all the way back to Gen 1, other episodes. I don't quite remember, but it's on that same vein. That, 10 out of 10. This is a mystery gift and not an actual like nickname, but I am going to take the piss out of it and say, fuck mystery gifts that aren't shinies, legendaries, or mythicals. Why would I want this? What's the point in me owning this? I can catch my own Pawmot. This isn't anything special. Oh, well, this Eevee's got a special Terra type. That's great. What will happen to that Terra type when I put it in the next game? Oh, that's right, it'll be gone. Why do I fucking care? Give me something that'll last. Alright, well, this is pretty much the ending of the bottom of the page of Google, which is a photo of this is named Hi. Okay. Yeah, this is it. Bolt is not a special name. It is not anything. But yeah, we've reached the bottom of the first page of Google. This is the kind of shit that I was worried about when we eventually got caught up to current generation and whatever comes after. So it'll be like this now. So let us... I didn't write anything down. Gorochu is the main highlight, but I want to say Southpaw, Shockpaw were the other two that I liked. Real quick, comment suggestions. We do have a few. One of them we just talked about, Gorochu. Knuckles, Sonic reference. So actually I did see someone mention Sonic, but they were talking about Tails. I don't know why they didn't think Knuckles at first, but I mean probably because yellow. But yes, Knuckles is actually kind of a fine one. You could put on a few of them. Paulina the Pawmot. Only highlighting that one because the pun. Care Bear was one I had written down too, so that was probably me seeing that. Because I'm going to be real with you, as I've been doing Paldea, I probably stumbled across like this and this GameFAQs article like every single episode. I worry about what happens as we go further on. But that's that. Any other ideas and suggestions you have, feel free to put in the comments below. Give a thumbs up to the ones you think are good. Let us know what you'd use, what you'd recommend. As far as, I mean, I guess the easiest way if you want other videos to check out is going to be any of the other Pikachu clones. I will say that one thing I do like that they've kind of stepped up, at the very least since technically Black and White, is that now Pikachu clones all have a secondary typing that kind of sets them apart. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like the typing of Morpeko. I think Morpeko would be nice to like play around with if I didn't have to sit and wait through that fucking animation every single turn. If they can find a way to smooth that out and make that feel natural and not fucking like interrupt gameplay, I'd be totally down with fucking around with Morpeko.